Okay. So last class we had discussed, right? So what is GitHub and what is Git and so we see, right? So what is difference between there is some measure. What is difference between Git and GitHub? So GitHub is nothing but right, code hosted service, or simply if you want to say web-based Git repository. So we can store our code, we can keep our code in web. Web is nothing but this is the hosting service. This is maintained by some other people. But if you want to maintain your code, and we need to use so anyone, that is right, we can use GitHub, or we can use Bitbucket, or we can use TFS, or we can use SVN, or we can use right. So there is different so code hosted services available. We can use anyone, that is depends on our project, depends on our requirement, we can use. And also last class we see, right, so what is Git? Git is nothing but this is one software. So this is one client. If you want to interact with your, if you want to interact with your local machine to your central machine, so that case mostly we go for Git software and all. And so we can also, there is multiple clients available in market, we can use anyone. GitHub, that is Git software, or Tata is Git, or source tree. So like this, there is main different kinds of right, clients available. We can use so anyone. We can use so anyone. So let's come to here. And also last class we see, right. So what is Git architecture, and so how it will work. Now same thing we'll see practically. Now, so if you want to create if you want to create so this is right, central repository. So if you go to browser, if you search here github.com, this is the hosted service, github.com, github github github.com. So this is the official website. Already I logged in, just let me sign out. Okay, sign out. But your case, so this is the github.com. If you click on that github.com, this is the hosted service, guys. This is the hosted service. This is the hosted service, cloud-based storage. Okay. Now again, not sign out. So sign out. Yes, sign out. Now see here. So if you use so github.com, and so this
Sir,
is the
Sir,
this
you
is
are
the
not able to see your screen, sir.
screen is not visible.
So I can't
okay.
able to see your skills
Wait.
actually.
Sorry. Now can you see my screen? I think now can you see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So
Yes,
this
sir.
is the github.com. So this is the free only, open source. No need to pay anything, and no need to buy anything also. But organization level, so they are maintaining some security purpose and all. All are private repository. All are private repository. And so now we can so we can use this is the unlimited. We can use so there is a number of days. There is no restrictions and all. GitHub.com. If we have username password, we can click on sign in button. But if you don't have username password, click on the sign up button. So this is the central repository, guys. Already last class we seen, right? So let me reiterate, recap. So this is the central repository. So this is the central repository. Now I am going to create central repository, and same way I am going to create local repository, and how it will work. So now if you come to here, this is our local repository. So if you come to local repository, this is the central, our central workspace. Both are same only. Don't confuse here. This is the our central repository. Here we are going to use also github.com. Correct? GitHub. So now I need to create one repository. So right now you don't know, right? I have to create one central repository and all. So we want to create one repository. This is the central workspace, and this is my mission. This is my local workspace or local repository. So this is the local workspace or local repository. So last class already we seen. So if you want to connect with local to central, we need to install Git client software. So if you come to local, so there is the three areas, right? What are those? So already last class we seen, right? So in if we install Git software in our local, so this is the hierarchy and all how it will work. This is the untracked or working area, and which is this one? This is a staging area, and this is the local repository. This is our so local repository. Okay, and this is your central repository. This is central workspace. Now, so this is the github.com. This is my local machine. Now, if you want to connect with local to central, so if you want to connect with your local workspace to central workspace, we need to install one software, right? What is that software? What is that? Git client, right? Git client. So we need to install one software that is nothing but a Git software, Git client software, or we can use so Tata is Git or source tree. So that is depends on requirement we can use. Now, first I want to create one repository here. Okay, so how to create so repository in github.com. So if you click on github.com, this is the hosted service and this is a free only. If you have username password, click on sign in button. It is asking username password. See here, it is asking enter your username or email ID and a password. Suppose if you don't have username password, click on the sign in button. So here it is asking, see, welcome to GitHub. Let's begin with so adventure. So enter your email ID. So just give your email ID, guys. Just new email ID. Just enter here. So if any, just enter your email ID. If anyone want to GitHub account, if you don't have, please ping me your email ID. I will so configure and same steps we can also others also we can follow. Now I'm going to create so GitHub account. I'm going to create one central repository. Okay. So anyone, if you don't have a GitHub account, just give me your email ID. I'm pasted here. It will send one notification to your email ID. Just give that notification. Anyone you want? So it is
Yes, sir.
enter it. Yeah. So now see here. So my screen is not visible.
Yeah, now it is
Now it is
visible, sir.
visible.
So if you have any interruption, if you facing any issue, please let me know. So maybe I will check my network and all else. Okay. So now send me any email ID, anyone. So if everyone have email use GitHub account, so directly I'm going to sign in. So this all are the personal details only, guys. It is asking email ID. Next step, it is asking some security questions and all that is related to your personal only. And it is sending one verification code to email ID. Just verify it. That's it. Clear, guys? Just give me anyone. So I will. So how to configure GitHub account? Okay. Now here, right? So now I am taking this and coming to here, just enter your email ID, click on continue. Now create password. So I will ping you separately, Siva. So right now I am set the password. Okay. What is this? Password maybe comprised password. So list of commonly used other website. Just set your password. So not meet. So and also 8. Okay, let me iterate. It is asking some password length and all. I'm setting, else I forgot. Okay, so click on continue. Now enter your email ID. I am giving a same email ID. So if you want, we can set a username also. Same, just email ID, your username. That's it. Both are same. I am giving. Just click on the continue. Just click on the. This is I am removing only Gmail ID. Just this is your username. Just remember Siva. This is your username, and this is your email ID. Okay. Click on continue. Now, so would you like to receive product updates, and so type yes. If you don't want, we can know. If you have any update and all, type Y, and just I typed. Now, so solve this. This is the questions and all. It is so click start puzzle, and it is giving some. See here, pick one square that shows two identical objects. Tell me where is two identical objects. First one, two identical objects. Second one also, right? Which is the correct one here? This one, this one, this one. Two identical objects. One, two, three, four, five, six. Which is the correct one?
Sixth one, sir.
Sixth one. Okay. Now done. Now here,
Second one, sir.
two identical objects. Okay. So now third one. Here,
Fourth one,
fourth
sir.
one, right? Okay. Now see here, your verification account is done. And create account. Okay. Now, so now it is and launch the. Just go and check your email, Siva. Send me that code in chat group. Okay, so we'll just go and check your email ID, and so
Yes, sir.
GitHub account people they send. Tell me that number.
Yes, sir. 193
193
561
561
95.
95. Okay, now see here, almost done. Now just me how many team members you have. Just this is up to your wish. If you want, you can student, teacher, whatever you want. Just continue. Okay, so now what specific feature you want? So if you want to coding and any security, whatever you want, we can or skip. So personalization. That's it. If you want to, we can select any features and all, or else skip that. So that questions and all. Okay. Now see here. So this is your account. So now your account is ready. This is your username, and so email ID is your full email ID. Extension at gmail.com. Now see here left side. This is the right side. This is your account symbol, and the UI and all changed. So earlier this is different view. Now it is different view. Now see here. This is the dashboard, and so this is the create new repository. And see here, this is a public repository or private repository or whatever you want. Introduce yourself with the profile, readme, create. If you want to, you can add it. So these are the some common options only. So these are the common options. Okay, common. Okay. Now, so once you log into this page, this is your home page, guys. This is your home page. If you want to sign out, go to here, go to here, click on the sign out. So click on the sign out. So if you want to sign out, we'll see remaining option later. Now, what the our requirement? We need to create one so account, right? One repository. So now I'm going to create one repository. So how to create one repository in github.com. So this is central repository, and here there is one option, right? Create repository. This is the create, or here also create new repository. So we can create anyone, guys. We can create, we can click on anyone. Okay. So whatever you want, if you click on create repository, now it is asking repository name. So whatever name we want, this is up to you. We can give any name, guys. We can give any name. See, a repository contains all project files. So why you go for central repository? This is the hosted, right? Hosted service. Here we are going to maintain our source code, our project code. I need to maintain my project code here. So this is the one cloud-based service. Now I am going to create my own repository. Now I am giving so DevOps repository. DevOps, whatever you want, we can give. See, DevOps is we can give any name, guys. This is not a restriction. We can give any name, but real time we are giving project name only. But here testing only, right? Practice only, right? We can give any name. This is your repository name. So basically, here repository name is nothing but your project name. In real time, we are following repository name is nothing but your project name, and we are giving so some extension and all. We are following some pattern and all. So in real time, we are following like this. We are following project name. Actually, we are following project name, and so next we are giving so that module name. Here actually we are my project we are following project name underscore or hyphen we can give module name. So which module specifically we are giving also a module. This is a pattern we are following, but so that is based on organization, based on project, we can give anything. But anyway, this is the only practice purpose, right? We can give anything. Now this is the repository name. Next, see here, repository contains all project files, including revision history. Okay. Now there is two types of repositories already you know, right? Public repository and last yesterday also we discussed, right? Public and private. So anyone on the internet can see this repository. This is the public. Private means only you choose who can see and commit this repository. But real time 100% we are using private repository. But for practice purpose, mostly we are creating public. Private means that we are providing some security. Unauthorized people cannot access your repository. Unauthorized people cannot see your repository. They can't do anything your repository. Okay. Next, this is the initial. So just I am adding one file, readme.file, and so this is where you can write a long description about your project. So this is the readme file, guys. This is the default file, readme file, and in this file, what we can update some information about your project, your model, your description. What is your project? So what is the advantage? What we are going to do? That information and all we can add in this file. So this is optional. If you want to, you can add it, but mostly we are adding this file. Okay. Anything, if anywhere, if you want to, if anytime, if you want to update some information about my project, so we need to add this one. Okay. Now this is the branch name. So now see here. Now this is the main branch, and so if you want to change, so we can change this also. So these are the optional. Add a git ignore file. Right now we don't have, right? We ignore and leave it. And so now see here, this will be set a default main branch, but real time mostly. So we are using a master branch only. So we are using mostly master branch only. So if you want to, we can update. So right now I am not going to update anything, and so leave it. Okay. So now master, see here, this is the default branches. Okay, this is the default mine. If you want to, we can update so master or whatever you want. But real time mostly we are using sorry. So this is which one? Now anyway, I am continuing same only. So if you want to delete this repository, we can delete. Whatever you want, we can do it. So now come one step back. Now see here, same I am using. So DevOps and give description and all. So this is whatever you want device project, this is optional, and if you want to we can pass it public, and so readme file, and these are the main default. If you want to change the branch name and all, we can change it. So just I am not selecting anything, and later I will change this branch also. For right now default leave it as it is, create the repository, that's it. So but real time mostly we are maintaining so main branch only, that is that master branch, but right now this is the default branch I given. Okay. Now your central repository is ready. Now see here, what is my repository name? DevOps. What is this? This is my DevOps. And so here, what is my branch name right now? Default branch name, master or main branch. I didn't update anything. Default I given, which is the main here branch name default main branch. Correct? Yes or no?
Yes,
Correct
sir.
only, right? So
Yes,
see
sir.
here, we can check it. So right now I have only one branch. This is the main branch. So generally in real time we are maintaining master branch. Later I will show you how to change this master. Okay. So we can use anyone. Anyway, this is a practice only, right? Just try different ways. Okay. Now your central repository is ready. Now if you create any file and we can push this branch, this particular main branch, and we can push it, and if you want to we can create a different branch also. So a lot of things we can do it here. And right now I have only one branch under zero tags, and this is the default file name read readme.md file. This is the initial commit. See here, this is the commit id. 1 minute ago you committed something default, and this is the code. So if you want to get anything, this is your repository url. So if you want to get repository url, see here, https ssh github cli. And so HTTPS means this is hypertext transfer protocol security. So mostly we are using HTTPS. And if you want to connect via SSH, we need to select SSH. See here, URL will be changed. Your repository URL will change. This is the GitHub CLI. Okay. So by default, we are also using same this one or this one. Depends on project. So I am also using both these two only, HTTPS and SSH. Okay. Secure socket we are using. So right now I am using default. This is my project URL, guys. This is my project URL. Okay. See here, https colon double slash github.com. So this is your username and this is your repository dot git. See here, repository name dot git. Clear? So anyone any doubt as of now? This is very simple steps only, but first time there is a bit confusion. If one or two times if you practice nothing, within 1 or 2 minutes you can also create repository, and we can also delete the repository. Okay. Now this is my repository name. What is my repository name? DevOps. And what is the branch name? Main branch. And this is the your username. This is the initial commit. This is the default file name, readme.md file. So clear, guys? Anyone any doubt here? How to create? Suppose if you want to one more repository, see here, click on your username, click on your username, and see here repositories. How many repositories you have? Only one repository. If you want to create one more repository, click on this repository, and here also there is one more, right? New, or go to settings and click on see your repositories, and so just click on the one more repository. Now see here repository name, for example sample repository. Okay, this is my repository name. So this is sample repo, whatever you want, public only. Add readme file. And so now see here, this is the default main. I want to change, I'm giving master. Okay, just update, that's it. So now if you observe here, now click on here, so click on here, it is not updated still. Now click new one. This is sample public. So read. Now see here. Now I updated, right? Now if we create any repository, so what is the default branch name? Master branch. Now it will come master branch. But real time we are using master only. Create repository. Now see here. What is the branch name here? Master default. In real time also we are maintaining master only. This is the main branch. Now if we click on your username, and now we can see how many repositories, two repositories. How many? Two repositories. Okay. Now this is a sample one repository. This is also public. DevOps also one more repository. This is also public. And so now we have two repositories ready. Now your repository is ready. Now how to work with your local? Now this is ready, guys. DevOps main branch. Or so now just now we created it. Sample also. This is the sample also repository. Here which is the main branch? Master. which is the default branch name, master branch. So in real time we are maintaining many branches, so we'll see later. Okay, now this is ready. Now what is the default file name? Readme dot, this is the branch name, this is the repo name, don't confuse here. This is the repo name, and so this is the branch name, this is a branch name. And so in this branch, what is the default file name? Come here. So I have already one file, click on sample. Now what is the default file name, guys? Readme.md file. This is the initial commit, this is the username, and this is the 1 minute ago I committed. And if you want to copy this repository URL, click on the code and click on this URL. That's it. Copy your repo URL. That's it. Now come to here. Now this is ready. Okay. Now how to work with local? Now I want to install Git package, right? Git software. So how to install Git software? So now if you come to here, so in my case already, this software is installed. This software is already installed. So now in our case, if you right click anywhere and if you more extension, you can see these two options, guys. Git GUI, graphical user interface, and Git bash here. Git bash here. So if you want to install, if anyone connected laptop parallel, we can install, we can set up. Go to browser, go to browser, and just Google it. So download Git. This is the client software, guys. This is the, what is this? This is the client. So this is the client. This is the client software I want to install in my machine. So now see here. So click on Git download, and so here we can see download options. So which flavor you are using? What type of operating system you are using? Mac OS, Windows OS, Linux flavor. So now I am using Windows, right? Windows, right? So now just click on the Windows. If you click on Windows, now it is asking. So there is many standalone installer and portable installer. Now see here, 32-bit operating system or 64-bit operating system. So how I know, sir, which is my operating system is 32-bit or my operating system is 64? Oh, huh? Deepaka. So 1 minute, guys. I will connect. Kalji. We are central repository done. Okay, central. I think we are in here, right? Okay. So now if you want to download Git client software, just go to browser and just type so download Git. So if you type download Git, and this is the official website, and click on this, and it is asking so different flavors, multiple flavors. We can select anyone based on your operating system. So anyway, right now I am using Windows, right? Click on Windows, and so here asking so multiple options. See here 32-bit, 64. This is a portable. Portable means no need to install. These are the standalone installation means install. But how to check which is 32-bit my operating system? So go to settings. Sorry, go to command prompt, and so dxdaaz, just one command, and so here we'll get some information about your operating system. Okay, now see here, and if you observe here, where is that operating system type, 32-bit or 64-bit? See here. So based on this, suppose your operating system 32-bit, we need to download first one. Suppose if your operating system is 64-bit, we need to download 64-bit so exe file. Clear, guys? Anyone any doubt here? So
Sir,
this is
can
the
you ping the
command.
command here, sir? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pinging. What is this? DXDAAZ. So this is the command, window R. So DXDAAZ. I'm pinging chat box. Keep somewhere and we can use it. Okay. So now we can see your operating system information and all. And based on your operating system 32-bit or whether it is 64-bit, so we need to download so that particular related package, that is softwares only. Anyway, so my operating system is 64. Click on 64-bit. So automatically it will download. Start the download. Once the download is done, just click on blindly next up to finish button. That's it. As it is downloading, click on download. Now see here. So this is the Git 2.41.0. This is the exe file, execution file. Just download. This is a 57 MB. Just try to download, and anyone connected parallelly, so download it and install it. Okay, so now this is done, right? Now this is done. Now go to that folder. Now see here, download folder, and see here Git 2.41.0. So now click on, just double click on it. So now it is asking, this is the installation part, guys. See here, do you want to allow this app to make changes in our device? Just click on yes. Blindly click next, 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 up to finish. Don't do anything, don't modify anything, no need to do anything. But anyway, in machine already installed, so that is the reason I am closing it. Once that setup is done, this is very simple, guys. So blindly click on next, 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 up to finish. That's it. So don't do anything, don't modify anything, no need to change anything also. Blindly install it. Once that is done, now go to anywhere in our machine, just right click. Now go to, this is my Windows 11, right? So click on show. Now we can see these two options. Anyone tried parallelly? So first time, if you didn't install, if you don't have this package softwares, just go to browser, and go to browser, just download Git software, Git download Git, and so select, this is official website, and select Windows operating system, and select 64-bit, or if you have 32-bit, select first option. Clear? Anyone any doubt as of now? Clear? Clear, guys?
Yes, sir.
What, Manju? Clear?
Yes, sir. Clear.
Okay. So once that is done, now both is ready. Now we install the Git client. So now we can see, so Git GUI here, Git bash here. So this is very simple only. Just try it. Okay. So now this is also installed. This client also installed in my machine. Installed. Okay. So now, so this is the local repository. Now how to create local repository? Now let me see it. Now go to in our machine, any drive, guys. So go to somewhere, or let me go to C drive. I am go to C drive. So go to C drive and creating one directory. So this is your wish. Wherever you want, we can create. So okay, 2023. I created one directory. Okay, and so here I am going to. So here I am going to create so one folder, anyone, that is whatever you want. We can give same repository name, or we can give any name. What is my repository name, guys? What is my repository name? Sample, right? Or let me create a sample here itself. So that is up to you. We can give so this is not we can give different name also, but anyway I given sample. Okay, now open this directory, right click, and so there is a one option is there, git bash, right? Now this is the git bash. This is the git bash. Now see here. Now this is the path, guys. This is the path. See here, C drive. This is the June 2023, and this is I given one directory name sample. Now, so this is the git bash prompt, and if you want to check, do you have any files and all here? If you want to check any files and all, if you want to check any files and all, just ls command, guys. Ls is the actual Linux command. Just for the time being, just type ls. What is ls? Ls means it will display all files and directories, guys. Ls is nothing but if you want to see how many files, how many directories. If you want to check it, this is the ls command. Okay. If you want to create any file and all, such command and file name. Okay, so that's it. So these two are the Linux commands. Basically I am going to use these two commands. What is ls? Ls means it will display all files and directories, current directory. It will display all files and directories in current working directory. So that case, this is the, so now observe here. So this is the ls, or we can use pwd. What is pwd? Present working directory. So currently I am in which path, which directory, which folder. Clear? In Linux and all, mostly we are calling directory, but Windows terminology mostly we are calling folder. That's it. Okay. Now anyway, this is Linux prompt, right? So can I increase font size? Is it clear? Or I can increase? Now clear, right? We can see, right? This letters and all. This is my prompt. Okay. Now, so now just I come to my directory and how to create one empty repository. Suppose if you want to create any empty repository, there is a one command, guys. So right now ll is nothing but right now I don't have zero, totally zero. Ls means only it will display regular files directories. If you want to see hidden files also, that case ll, long list format. I don't have anything. If you want to clear the screen, clear the screen, cl. If you want to clear the screen, this is the command, guys. For example, I typed something. See here, I typed a lot of commands. If you want to clear the screen, clear, clear. That's it. The only screen will clear, guys. Only screen will clear. Okay. Now, so how to create so empty directory? So if you want to create a empty directory, so if you want to create a empty directory, now come to here. So this is the command, guys. Git init command. Git init command. So if you use git init command, it will create one empty directory, empty repository, empty repository. So and also it is generating a few default files and all, and we'll see that and all. Now see here, what is the first command I'm going to use? So what is the first command? Git init commands, guys. Git or git init, init, init. Now if I see here, initialized empty git repository in particular directory. See here, now got it. See here, git init. Now if I use ll command, now observe here. So now see here, earlier this is a sample directory. Now we can see master. Now see here, master. Now change the path also, right? Now see here, what is the branch name here? Master. By default it is coming master. Now anyone any doubt, guys? If you use this command, git init command, so automatically it will initialize one empty git repository. Now I want to check it. What are those? See here, ls-a all. Now see here, one dot git directory is created. Go to that one, cd space dot git. Now see here, ls. Now see here, there is a lot of see if these are the files. These some files, some directories. These all are the directories, and these all are the files. So which how I know this is file, how I know this is directory means this is based on first character. So here empty empty, this is hyphen, right? These all are the regular files, guys. These all are the files. Here first letter we can see, right? D directories. So leave it just for the time being. Remember, D represents directory. So here hyphen empty represents this is only files. Don't change these things, don't modify anything, don't delete anything. Okay, just for your understanding purpose I am showing these files and all. Okay, now come outside, cd dot cd dot means come outside one directory. Okay, now I am in sample directory. Now so my empty repository is ready, my empty repository is ready. Now how to create file? Now I'm going to create file. Now see here, this is a working area, this is a staging area, this is a local repository. Now I'm going to create one file, guys. How to create file? So this is the touch space. I am going to create one file. This is very simple only. I want one file. POU says touch space. I am giving a one file name. For example, here I am giving also devaps dot txt file, or we can use any name. So Java file, whatever you want, we can use CFG configuration file. Anyway, I'm giving so txt file. Now just I created one file, guys. Now file is created. File is created. Now where is this file? Now observe here. If we create any empty file or if we create any new file, So those files and all residing which area? Working area. Now where is my file? Now got it, guys? Anyone any doubt here? If we create any empty file or if we create any new file, so first that files and all available reside in which area? Untracked file. This is nothing but working area. So now I given so touch space file name devs dot txt. One empty file was created in my local. So that file is available which area? Working area. Now we have a doubt, sir, how I know this file is in working area or this file is in staging area or this file is in local repository? How can I identify? Now clear, guys? Anyone any doubt here? Just now I created one empty file. Okay. Now if you want to check where this file is, whether it is in working area or staging area or local repository, this is the command, guys. Git. Before that, we need to do some more commands. First, I will follow same document or else we are confusing. Okay, now I need to add username, password and all. Just leave it. Where is that? Git. I will share this document. Just follow this first time and later we can do many ways. Now see here I given git init command. Next we need to add username, password also. So that is sorry, username and your email ID. If you want to set a username and so if you want to set your email ID, this is the command, guys. Git config hyphen global user dot name. Give your username and git config global usernet. Whatever you are. Suppose here this is my already I configure in my machine. Now let me show you whether that is correct or not. See here git config. What is the command? So this is the command, right? Git config list list whether it is configured or not. Let me check it. Now see here already my username set, already my email also I set. So again no need to do anything, but your case we need to execute these two commands, guys. But your case we need to execute these two commands. What is this two? So coming to here, so this is the username, so paste this one and so here we need to give your username. So git space config hyphen global. This is your username. Now I given, right. What is your username? For example, Shiva. Shiva given some name, right? Shiva something J given, right? That is the username. And also this is the email. So here no need to pass my email. We need to give your email ID. What is that email ID? Shiva something, right? Or else here I come to here. Now see here. This is the right. This is the email ID. This is the user ID. So what is this user ID? So this is your user ID, correct? So we need to give your user ID. This is the user name and so here we need to give your email ID. That's it, guys, at gmail.com. Now anyone any doubt, guys, here? So I am setting my username, my email ID in local. So git space config space global. This is the syntax, guys. We need to remember same. Okay. So git space config space hyphen global user dot name, your GitHub username, and so git space config space hyphen global user dot email ID. This is your so whichever email ID you passed while creating your account. So pass that email ID. I hope you got it, guys. Anyone any doubt here? Clear? Yes or no?
So this is so this is
First
the
time
first
only.
time
This
we are
is only
giving, right?
one time. Only one time.
Okay.
These two commands we need to execute only one time, guys. Every time no need to execute. Okay. But in my case already I set up. So that is see here already I set my username. Already I set my email ID also. So again no need to do anything. But your case we need to execute these two steps. Okay. Once this step is done. Clear? Anyone any doubt, guys, here?
No.
Okay. Now I will explain later this one. Now come to this. I created one directory and I go to that. I created one file. So now, so I want to check where is this file. How to check it? Where is this file and all? I created one file, right? whether it is in working untracked file or staging area. If you want to check, this is the command guide, git status command. So now see here, untracked files. Now we can see this file also red mark, red color. Clear? So now we can understand, right? This file, what is my file name? devaps.txt file. Now tell me, anyone, where is this file? This file is here or here or here. This is the working area or untracked file. Both are same. Don't confuse here. Both are same only. Okay. Untracked. Untracked files. Now where is your file? How I know? For which command we can use it? If you want to check where is your file. What is the command, guys? Git status command. How to check it? Git status. Now we can check it. So this file is available here or here or here. Now I know this is untracked file or working area. Now this is untracked, right? My file is available here. Now I am going to use one command, guys. I want to move this file from here to here. So this is the command, git add dot, or we can use file name. File name. Okay. Now same I am going to use same command. Observe here, git add file name devaps.txt. Now see here, this is done. If I use this command, so now this file is moved from working area to staging area. Now this file is moved. So now this file is moved working area to staging area. Sir, okay. So how can I check it whether this file is working area or staging area? Now same command, guys, git status command. Now come to here, git status. Now check it. Now earlier it is showing a red. See untracked file. Now see, we can say this is the change to commit and this is the unstaged area. That is nothing but this is in staging area. We can move on to unstaging, means we can another stage. Now see here, now it is coming green. Now this file is available staging area. Now this file is available staging area. Now what is the command if you want to check the status, where that file? So git status command. Now one more command I am going to use here. So now I want to move this file to here. Correct? So now this is the command, guys. That's it. In real time daily I am using same commands only. Now see here, git, sorry. Now coming to here, git, okay, commit hyphen m, commit message, guys. For example, so created, why I given some name, okay, created devaps.txt and devaps.txt. And if you want to, we can give that particular file name, or so if you are not mentioning, no problem. By default, which is the staging files and all, automatically move to local repository. If you want to, we can give specific file name. Suppose if we have multiple files name, right, we cannot pass every file, right? Simply just leave it automatically, whichever files, so what are the staging files, all files it will move to local repository. Now see here, I am going to same command, git, okay, commit hyphen m. So this is very important, guys. Commit message, we need to give proper message in real time. Okay. So based on this message, others also they can understand easily whether you deleted, whether you updated, whether you created. So we need to give some proper, okay, created, I given like created, so devaps.txt file or whatever it may be file. Now if you want to, we can give file name, which is the file name, devaps.txt, or else we can leave it. Suppose if you have multiple files, every time no need to pass multiple files, right? Just leave it. So automatically it will pick all staging file to local repository. Now see here, one file changed and so created mode and so master root commit. This is the commit ID created. This is the comment message. This is the commit message. This is the commit message. Now observe here. Now I want to check this file is available staging area or work untracked file or local repository. Now see here, git status, guys. Now see here, nothing to commit. Now where is this file? Now nothing to commit means your file is available local repository. Now my file is available here. Now if we come to here, my file is available here, local repository. Now how I know, how I can know with this is a local repository? See here. So earlier first time it is showing a red, second time it is showing green staging area. Third time I used one command, right? Git commit. Now nothing to commit, working tree is clean. What is this meaning? Your file is available, your file is residing which area? Local repository. Now clear guys? Now anyone any doubt here as of now? See here, this is the
Sir, I have
untracked
one doubt.
files. Yes.
So I hear how which file is moving to one stage to another stage. You cannot give the particular name to the particular stage, and how it transfer to the particular area.
That's what, right? I told this is the Git hierarchy, Git architecture. They implemented. This is the flow. Okay. So they see here. This is three areas like untracked files, staging area,
Okay.
local repository. So did I create anything? This is the Git architecture. They implemented software like this only.
Okay.
Okay. So mostly we are
Okay,
working with
sir.
the commands, and so we are
Suppose you
checking.
have, suppose I'm working area. I have one file in working area. Now I
Hmm.
move to staging area.
Which
I
what
want
is the
to.
command?
The command mode is a git add file name, right?
That's it. That's it.
It will transfer to the staging area. Now I
To
want to,
local
if in case staging area command mode is git the add file name, right, sir?
No. First, if we create any new file or any empty file, correct? All files are ఎక్కడ ఉంటాయి మనకి అన్ట్రాక్డ్ ఫైల్స్లో
Working
ఉంటాయి. మీరు ఇక్కడ మూవ్ చేయాలంటే ఏ కమాండ్ వాడాలి? గిట్ యాడ్ అండ్ సో ఫైల్
file
నేమ్
name.
ఆర్ ఇఫ్ యూ హ్యావ్ మల్టిపుల్ ఫైల్స్ డాట్ ఇస్తాం. డాట్ రిప్రజెంట్స్ కరెంట్ వర్కింగ్ డైరెక్టరీ. ఓకే, సింగిల్ ఫైల్ కాబట్టి నేను
Okay.
ఫైల్ నేమ్ ఇచ్చినాను. బట్ రియల్ టైంలో మనకు మల్టిపుల్ ఫైల్స్ ఉన్నాయి అనుకో, న్యూ ఫైల్స్ కానీ మాడిఫైడ్ ఫైల్స్ కానీ, అన్ని ఫైల్స్ నేమ్స్ ఇవ్వలేం
Hmm.
కదా. అప్పుడు సింపుల్ మనం ఏం
Right.
చేస్తామంటే ఇక్కడ డాట్ అని ఇస్తాను నేను. డాట్ నెక్స్ట్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ చూపిస్తాను. సో ఇప్పుడు నా ఫైల్స్ అన్ని
Hmm.
ఎక్కడికి వస్తాయి? స్టేజింగ్ ఏరియాకి వచ్చినాయి. సో ఇప్పుడు మనం ఏం చేయాలి? ఇంకో కమాండ్ యాడ్ చేయాలి. సో స్టేజింగ్కి వచ్చినాయి. నవ్ వీ నీడ్ టు గివ్ సమ్ మెసేజ్, రైట్? వాట్ పర్పస్, వై యూ ఆర్
Okay.
మూవింగ్ అండ్ ఆల్. నవ్ ఐ వాంట్ టు మూవ్ దిస్ ఫైల్ టు వర్క్ లోకల్ రిపాజిటరీ. దిస్ ఇస్ ద కమాండ్ git commit. This is the syntax guys, this is not my command, this is the git command. You
This one is
everything
the
git commit,
syntax to the local repository, sir.
correct? This is the git commands. If you want to work with local repository, we need to know these all commands. Now we know this command git status, git add, and so git commit. Now how many commands these commands, correct? These are the git commands guys. Intro also they are asking what is git add command and what is git status command. Now clear? Now what
Clear, sir.
git status means what? We can check it. What is git status command as of now? Something, right? If I use git status, you can check where is your file, whether your file is a working area or staging area or local repository. Now got it? అంటే మీ ఫైల్
Yes, sir.
ఎక్కడుందో తెలుస్తుంది. గిట్ స్టేటస్ అనే కమాండ్ వాడినాం అనుకో, నీ ఫైల్ ఎక్కడుంది? వర్కింగ్ ఏరియాలో ఉందా, స్టేజింగ్ ఏరియాలో ఉందా, లోకల్ రిపాజిటరీలో ఉందా? క్లియర్?
Clear, sir.
ఇప్పుడు నాకు స్టేజింగ్లో ఉంది, నేను లోకల్ రిపాజిటరీకి మూవ్ చేయాలి. Now we have one doubt, sir. Doubt. Okay, sir. Why we need to move only working to staging to local record? Directly నాకు వర్కింగ్ నుండి గిట్ హబ్ పంపించేసి కదా అంటాం. దట్ ఈస్ నాట్ పాసిబుల్. మీకు డౌట్ కదా, ఎందుకు ఎక్కడి నుండి ఎక్కడ పంపించాలి, ఎక్కడి నుంచి ఎక్కడ ఎందుకు పంపించాలి, మళ్ళీ ఎక్కడి నుంచే ఎందుకు పంపించాలి సెంట్రల్ రిపాజిటరీకి? నేను డైరెక్ట్ ఇక్కడ నుంచి ఇక్కడ పంపించచ్చునా? నవ్
So
గాట్
అది
ఇట్
కూడా ఒక
క్వశ్చన్.
డౌటే, సార్.
డౌట్ కదా.
Yeah,
సో
got it,
దట్
sir.
ఈస్ నాట్ పాసిబుల్. దట్ ఈస్ నాట్ పాసిబుల్. ఓకే, సో దిస్ ఈస్ ద ఫ్లో, దిస్ ఈస్ ద ఆర్కిటెక్చర్, దిస్ ఈస్ ద గిట్ సాఫ్ట్వేర్ అలా డెవలప్ చేసినారు వాళ్ళు. నవ్ గాట్ ఇట్. మీరు మీరు గిట్తో వర్క్ చేయాలంటే దిస్ ఈస్ ద ఫ్లో. ఇఫ్ యూ అండర్స్టాండ్ దిస్ ఫ్లో, నథింగ్, ఇంకేం ఉండదు మీకు. ఆల్మోస్ట్ మీకు 80% అర్థమైపోయినట్టే. రిమైనింగ్ డైలీ నేను ఏం చేస్తాను, కమాండ్స్ వర్క్ చేస్తా. దట్స్ ఇట్. లెట్ మీ ఫినిష్ ఇట్ నవ్. ఎనీవే దిస్ ఈస్ ద లోకల్ రిపాజిటరీ. Now we have doubt. So now I want to push this file to central repository. So now నా GitHub account లో ఎన్ని ప్రాజెక్టులు ఉన్నాయి guys? ఎన్ని రిపాజిటరీస్ ఉన్నాయి? శాంపుల్ ఒక రిపాజిటరీ
Two.
ఉంది, డెవాప్స్ అనే ఒక రిపాజిటరీ ఉంది. కరెక్టా? కరెక్ట్?
And the speech.
అదే కదా
Yes,
ఇక్కడ.
sir.
Now see here. If you come to
Yes,
here,
sir.
I have two repositories. Sample one repository, DevOps also one repository. ఇప్పుడు నా ఫైల్ ని ఏ రిపాజిటరీకి మూవ్ చేయాలి? దట్ ఈస్ ద నెక్స్ట్ క్వశ్చన్. నౌ క్లియర్? ఇక్కడేమో మనకి టూ అకౌంట్స్ ఉన్నాయి, సారీ టూ రిపాజిటరీస్ ఉన్నాయి గిట్హబ్ లో. శాంపుల్ అనేది ఒక రిపాజిటరీ, డెవాప్స్ ఆల్సో ఒక రిపాజిటరీ. సో devops.txt ఫైల్, విచ్ రిపాజిటరీ యూ వాంట్ టు పుష్ ఇట్? నౌ టెల్ మీ ఎనీవన్. దీనికి పంపించమంటారా, దీనికి పంపించాలనా? దట్ ఈస్ నెక్స్ట్ క్వశ్చన్. So now I'm going to push my sample.repository. Clear guys? If you want to push sample.repository, next we need to use one more command. So this is the command guys. See here, git. What is this? We need to add your repository URL. This is the command. Git remote add origin your repository URL. Now clear? Anyone any doubt
Yes, sir.
here? Now before that
No,
already
no.
committed done, right? If you want to see logs and all, we can check it, git log. If you use git log command, see here, this is the version guys, this is the version. So who is the author, who committed my file? See here, this is the commit id, 40 digit commit id, and which branch, master branch, and who is the author, I am the author, and what is the date and time, and when you committed, and who, what is the commit message. Now see here, this is the log. Once you executed this command, once you run this command, automatically it is generating one commit id. So for this file it is generating one commit id. This is the history. Okay, this is the history. Now understand, right? Who committed this file? Tell me anyone, who committed this file? Which user? Now got it?
Yes, sir. Markonda Reddy.
Yes sir. This is the user. Now date and time, now check it, when he committed this file, what is the message also he passed for updating this file.
So it is June
Yes
20.
sir. This information and all we can get it. Okay, now we know. Okay, commit also done. Now last step, 5 minutes guys, I will finish it. Now finally I want to push this file to central repository. Now if you want to push it, so now we need to connect one repository, right? So if you want to connect, this is the command. What is the command guys? Git remote, this is the command. So git remote add origin your repository URL. Git remote add, what is the command?
So I have
Git
one more doubt,
remote,
sir.
hmm,
So here always we have to mention this URL
no
when
no,
we
this
push
is first
the.
time only. This is the first time, right? Once if you set one
Okay.
time, next second time onwards, no need to do anything. Very simple. So
So
now git,
if I
hmm,
wrote the code,
hmm,
I forgot this URL now. Then how can I get this URL?
which you are.
The https github.com.
That's one only,
Markonda.
right? So they
Yes.
once you joined any project, they will give username password.
Okay.
Okay, with the help of username password, we are connecting your repository. Okay, your GitHub account. So now if you go there, we can see only which
From the
projects.
starting itself, we have created this URL and all. This
Hmm.
one is same under.
But real time we are not going to do these steps and all. For your
Yeah.
understanding purpose only I am showing everything. But real time
Okay.
ఇవన్నీ మీరేం చేయరు, ఆల్రెడీ ఎవడో చేసేసి ఉంటాడు.
Okay.
మీరు జాయిన్ అయినారు, మధ్యలో పోయి జాయిన్ అయినారు, ప్రాజెక్ట్ ఇప్పుడు ప్రాజెక్ట్ రన్ అవుతా ఉంది, మీరు జాయిన్ అయినారు, మీరు ఇవన్నీ చేయరు, ఆల్రెడీ చేసేసి ఉంటారు మీ మేనేజరు, లేదా రన్నింగ్ ప్రాజెక్ట్ అయితే ఎవ్రీథింగ్ సెటప్, ఎవ్రీథింగ్ డన్, నో నీడ్ టు డూ ఎనీథింగ్. నెక్స్ట్ క్లాస్ ఐ
Okay,
విల్
sir.
షో యూ హౌ టు గెట్ దట్ కోడ్ డైరెక్ట్లీ. But you need to know, right? So what is architecture and how it will work? Stats level I am explaining. Suppose if you want to create any new repository, suppose if you want to create any local repository, empty repository, what are the steps? But real time ఇవన్నీ మనం ఏం వాడం. బట్
Okay,
ఇంటర్వ్యూలో
sir.
వాడు అడగతాడు, ఇంటర్వ్యూలో క్వశ్చన్లు అడతాడు వాడు, అసలు ఏం జరుగుతుంది, గిట్ యాడ్ అంటే ఏం జరుగుతుంది, గిట్
Mm.
కాన్ఫిగ్ గ్లోబల్ అంటే ఏం సెట్ చేస్తావు, నవ్
Mm.
గాట్ ఇట్, వాట్ ఈస్ గిట్ కమిట్ -m అంటే ఏం జరుగుతుంది, ఇవన్నీ మనం
ఓకే.
తెలుసుకోవాలి బేసిక్గా.
ఓకే సార్.
జనరల్గా రియల్ టైంలో ఇవన్నీ ఏం చేయం మనం. ఇవన్నీ నీకు ఎంటీ రిపాజిటరీ మనం క్రియేట్ చేయం, ఆల్రెడీ చేసి ఉంటారు ఎవడో. ఓకే, మనం
ఓకే సార్.
చేయాల్సినంత ఈ కమాండ్స్ మాత్రమే వాడతాం. మాక్సిమం ఒక 10 కమాండ్స్ బేసికలీ. ఫస్ట్ ఓకే, ఫస్ట్ let me add this one. Which repository you want to add, guys? Sample repository, right? Click on repository. And how to get this repository URL? How to get it? Go to code, go to copy this URL. Now got it? This is our URL. Now execute this command, git, okay, remote. Now first check it, -v, which repository it is pointing out. So this my local repository, it is connected to any central repository. I am not getting any output, guys. See here, git space remote space -v. So do you get any output? No, right? What is this meaning? As of now, your local repository not connect to any central repository. Now how to connect? This is the command, git remote add. What is the command? This is the command, remote add origin. What is the URL? Which repository you want to connect? Copy this URL and just paste it. See here, now it is connected. Now check this command, git remote -v. Now see guys, earlier we are not getting anything, right? Now I am getting some URL and all. Now got it? Now what is this meaning? Your local repository connected to your central repository. Link is you make link. You did some link local to central. Now clear? Here anyone any doubt? Why you need to use this command? I am in local. Now I want to connect which repository? This is the central, right? In central we have two repositories. నా ఫైల్ ని మీ ఫైల్ ని ఏ రిపాజిటరీకి పుష్ చేయాలి? Which file? So this file, which repository you want to push it? Now clear guys, anyone any doubt here? Very simple. So here I have two repositories, DevOps repository, sample. Now I given, so which repository? Sample repository.
Hello, sir.
Hmm.
Hello, sir. I'm Srinivas.
Yes, tell me.
Sir, the coding already fixed also. Where do you command, sir?
Commands and all. ఏ
Where did
కమాండ్లు మీరు అడిగేది? ఈ కమాండ్సా?
command? So, ఎక్కడ ఫీడ్ అయి ఉంటే ఆల్రెడీ సెల్ఫ్ గా క్రియేట్ చేయాలా?
ఇవన్నీ గిట్ కమాండ్స్. మరి సాఫ్ట్వేర్ ఇన్స్టాల్ చేశారంటే అవన్నీ కమాండ్స్ అవైలబుల్ ఉంటాయి. ఇప్పుడు నేను కమాండ్స్ రన్ చేశాను, ఈ కమాండ్స్ నేను క్రియేట్ చేశానా, నేను రన్ చేస్తున్నానా?
ఆల్రెడీ క్రియేట్స్
ఆ, ఎవరు
ఉంటాయి.
చేశారు అవన్నీ? గిట్ సాఫ్ట్వేర్, మీరు సాఫ్ట్వేర్ ఇన్స్టాల్ చేశారంటే అవన్నీ ఆటోమేటిక్గా వచ్చేస్తాయి గిట్ కమాండ్స్ అన్ని. యూ డోంట్ వరీ.
విత్ అప్లికేషన్.
అప్లికేషన్ కరెక్ట్. గిట్ సాఫ్ట్వేర్ ఇన్స్టాల్ చేశారంటే ఈ కమాండ్స్ అన్ని బిల్ట్ ఇన్గా వచ్చేస్తాయి. మన మొబైల్ ఏదైనా ఒక యాప్ ఇన్స్టాల్ చేసాం అనుకో, దానికి రిలేటెడ్ అన్ని వర్క్ అవుతాయి లేదా? సేమ్ అన్నమాట. So no need to do anything. Just if you install Git software, so already these are the commands. Not only this, there is many commands available. So I am going to explain only mostly which commands we are going to use. మీరు ఏదైతే మనకి మోస్ట్లీ రియల్ టైంలో వాడతామో అవి మాత్రమే ఎగ్జిక్యూట్ చేస్తాయి ఇక్కడ. అంతేగాని అన్నీ నేర్చుకోవడం అవసరం లేదు. వాడికి 100 కమాండ్స్ ఉంటాయి. నో నీడ్ టు లెర్న్ 100 కమాండ్స్. నౌ క్లియర్? సో నౌ ఇక్కడ వరకు అర్థమైంది కదా? ఎనీవన్ ఎనీ డౌట్ హియర్?
నో సార్.
Okay, now final step. So now I want to push this file to central repository. So now this is the central, right? Sample. We can see only one file, readme.md file. Now come to here. What is the final step? So see here, guys. So git push -u origin master. Git push -u origin master, or simply we can use git push master. We can use anyone. Let me execute last command, git push git push -u origin. So which branch you want to push, guys? Master branch. Okay, I am pushing master only. Now clear? This is the last command. Now see here, what is this permission? Any command, git push. This is public or private repository? Sample.git only, public only, right? Access denied. Okay. So here I don't have. This is the which account? Shiva account, right? So now I configure my username password. So that is the reason we are unable to access my account to that account. Okay. So let me come to here. Mm, Now I need to update Shiva account also. Let me account. So what is the command, guys? Coming to here. Mm, mm, One command. What is the Shiva username? We need to update here. Actually, this is my username password is pointing, and here I connected so different username. That is the problem. Now got it, guys. Actually here git config hyphen list. Here I configure my username and what is this? My email ID. Now I'm connect to which repository, which account? Shiva account. That is the problem. Now clear? Why you are getting this error? Anyone any doubt, guys, here? Why you are
No,
getting
sir.
this error means actually here I configure my username password, but I am connecting so Shiva username account. So that is the problem. Now let me sign out. Okay. Now coming to here, sign in my account.
So screen freeze అయింది.
What about others? Everyone same problem or
Same problem. Yes.
now clear?
Yes, sir. Clear.
Okay. Now come to here. Quickly I'm going to create a one repository, guys. My account. You can easily understand. Just 2 minutes. I will finish it. Where is this account? My account. So this is my account. Or else I need to connect Shiva account. I need Shiva
Still it is
credentials and all.
frozen, sir. Screen is still frozen.
Okay, good network only. I don't know why it is freezing. Now everyone facing same issue or let me stop and again share it.
Yeah, same issue.
Now okay. Now I stopped. Now clear.
Yes, now it is.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So anyone any problem, guys? Now almost we class right timing. If we anyone any if you want to go somewhere, so I will disconnect. I will continue tomorrow. No problem means I will finish here itself. I can continue or I can drop. I will continue tomorrow.
Please continue, sir.
Okay. Now coming to here, this is my account. This is my repositories, right? So now see here, these are my dashboard. These are my account. Click on repositories, and so we can see there is a 74 repositories available. Let me create one new repository. I am going to give same only, or if you want to, we can give. So June, okay, 2023, okay, available public repository, and so this is okay. um, June 2023 repo. We can give any name, public only. So remaining story same only. And coming to here, click on the create repository. Okay, my repository is ready. This is a master. Now come to here. So here already this is the I pointed, right? Or let me update. Or if it is not update, so what is this command? Git add. Now I'm going to update my repository. If it is not working, I will remove and again I will recreate. Let me check it. Anyway, click on code, copy this one. Coming to here, git remote add. Already exist. Already I configure it. Now come outside. Okay. Mm, Exit. Already I configure everything different repository. Let me create a new one. This is simple steps only. See how much time it will take. If you know, this is very simple only. Now I'm create where is June. This is right. I don't want this one or delete or we can create new one also. That is your wish, whatever it may be. Okay. So I'm giving DevApps. Now coming to here. I'm creating a directory. This is not mandatory. If you want to, we can create without confusion. Now coming to here, right click and so git bash. Now see here, I'm going to create same steps. Don't confuse here. Only 1 minute. So git first init command. Correct? Now that is done. Now what is this? Now TOC touch space. I'm giving so devaps.txt file. How to check the status? Git status. And how to move the staging area? Git add dot. So now what is the command? Git commit. Only 4 commands. Created. Okay. So devaps.txt. Now commit also done. Okay. Now see here git status. Now nothing to commit. My file is available in which area? Local repository. Now check the which repository is pointing out. Git remote -v verbosa. Right now I didn't pointing anything. Now what is the command? Git remote add origin, and what is which repository you want to connect? My repository. Copy this URL and just paste it. Now see here git git remote -v. Now we can check it. Now point out, right? And which is the last command? Git push -u. We'll explain later. Origin mstr master. Now it is showing some conversion problem, right? So I am using -f forcefully. There is a one argument we can pass it. -f means forcefully. Okay. Now see here. So now see here git push -f. I think no need to use, but in my case, we need to update that local also. -f origin master. Now see here, and it is connected to my repository. And see this is the master force to updated. Now coming to your central repository, just refresh it, whether that file is available or not. Now see here, 1 minute ago. See here, 1 minute ago. So where is my file is, guys? So now this file is available here. That's it. Only hardly how many commands? 4 commands or 5 commands. Now my file is available here. Okay. Now my file is available here. Earlier we don't have any file here. Now see here, commit ago. 1 minute ago you committed, and that file is our central repository. Now clear, guys? Now what are the commands? So these are the commands. Now we know git commit, and so what is this? Git commit finally. Now git add, git remote add, and repo URL. Repo URL. And what is the last command? This is the last command. If you want to push local to central, right? This is the last command. Git push. Okay. So origin branch name. That is nothing but here I given master branch. -u that is the optional only. That is upstream and all. That is, or simply we can use git push origin master also. So that's it, guys. Now I created one file, my local repository. I pushed my file to central repository. Now everyone can see my file. Now file is available central. If anytime, if anyone we want to use my file, we can use it. That's it. Clear? Clear, guys? Now observe here.
Sir, I have a question.
Hmm.
Git push origin master, like we have to give the branch name or it will go to present screen.
Suppose
I
if you are
mean,
not mentioning any branch name, by default it will go to master branch only.
master
Okay.
branch, we have two repositories, right? So which for which repository it will go?
Master branch two repositories. Where is two repository?
Sample and sample and
Hey, no,
DevOps.
no, don't confuse here. Here I added one repository URL, right?
Okay, okay, okay.
Git add
Got it. Mm.
origin repository URL. Now it will go
Okay,
to only this repository branch name only. Don't
okay,
confuse here. That is the reason I added here. Which repository you want to push it. Now got it.
okay. Yes.
So now it will go to this particular repository, particular branch name only. Now got it? Suppose
Yes.
even if you are not mentioning master also, by default it will go to master only. Some case, suppose you are in pest branch, so that case 100% we need to mention pest. But best practice, by default we are giving master. Clear?
What about in real time, sir?
Real time we are working different branches. Development branch already as last iterated. I so multiple brands. First one is master. Mostly we are not going to work with master real time and development branch and test branch and feature branch. Mostly we are creating feature branch and sometimes hotfix branches also, and sometimes we are using release branches also. But depends on your requirement. We are working with these many branches. Mostly in real time, we are not going to work with master. This is the zero error code, guys. Protection code available only here. Mostly we are working these branches. Blindly remember. But for practice purpose, I showed here master only. But real time, mostly we are working with these branches only, not in master. Master only rare case. Release time only we are touch with master branch. Okay.
Sir, this Git remote add origin, this will already be been fixed by the previous
This is
developers, no?
only one time. Every time no need to execute. Which repository you want to connect means we need to mention that git remote add repository URL. That's it. Okay. Only one time.
If you want to
మీరు
change this,
if you want to change it, I will show you later. If you want to, we can update. We need to update git remote add, or there is few more arguments we need to pass it. And so with the help of, if you want to, we can switch that one repository to another repository. Now clear? But
yes.
generally we are pointing only one repository, but that is a rare case. We This is your repository code, right? We are not going to switch. If you want to switch, we can switch different repository also. Okay. So this is the entire flow. But if you understand, nothing is there. This is very simple. Next class, I will show you. Mostly we are not using few commands in real time. Next class, I will show you. So already code is available central repository. Why you need to create empty repository? Why you need to do all these steps, right? This is the lot of steps waste, right? So already code available in my central repository. Simply we are using how to get that code in local. Next class, I will show you. Okay. Clear, guys? So anyone any doubt as of now?